Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to do is a topic of discussion. I'm going to talk about now we have women in America, different ethnic groups, who are finally starting to bow down to the fact that men are choosing to become passport bros to get more traditional women. I got some women who's going to ask a very interesting question. First one going to be an Asian lady, but I'm going to have a lot of other black women on here we're going to talk about too, about what they think about. So let me go ahead and get started for you. Let me pull it up on the screen. I think you may find this kind of interesting. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
I just have one question. You went after the passport bros, but did you ever check the white men that do this? I mean, I could just be queerly paranoid, but something just seems off about your approach.
Now think about what she said because she made a very good point. In the black community, the black women are all over the place bashing the black men, the so-called sisterhood, for choosing to date women from different cultures, different backgrounds, different countries and stuff. They want to say that we are seeking women to make our slaves. They are saying that we want to go find these women who are passive so we can make them feel inferior so that we can rule over them. All this stuff about the black men, especially the black women are saying about the black men, but they're not saying nothing about the white gentleman who's going over there. You ever notice that? And this is not racist. It's not me being, I'm not a racist, but I'm just saying something that's factual. They could care less if Timmy or Chad or Will go over there to get them a wife from any other culture or any other country or any other background. But as soon as a brother does it, then he's looking for a slave. And that was an Asian woman saying that to y'all. And that's a very valid point that that woman made. You can't disagree with that. So what the problem is, lady? Are you upset that nobody wants you? Is that what it is? Now, what I'm going to do is show you a plethora of many women who have bowed down just to tell you that they realize that they ain't doo-doo. And that's the reason why men are leaving the country. Let's get it.
Men are saying they're getting their passport
because in America, women hate all men.
They say that they're tired trying to find a woman in the United States where women say, I don't need a man, go away.
The whole independent woman thing is really a U.S. thing.
And then the women are mad. The same women who hate men and are feminists are mad that the men went to where they're respected.
And instead of looking in the mirror and asking ourselves if we would make great wives, we would much rather shame them.
They are not going over there to grape and conquer.
Ma'am, if you're not fit, feminine, or friendly, then you're not what these men want.
The women in other countries, such as DR and Thailand, it's just culturally the norm for a woman to be cooking, for a woman.
See, that's the thing. Their culture teaches them, a lot of different ethnic group cultures teach their daughters how to be wives. In the black community, our culture is to teach our daughters to be independent. They teach their daughters to be completely separate from men, to be completely divisive. But in other cultures who are really, women who are really rooted in their cultures in different ethnic groups, nah, they don't do that. And their marriages last way longer because of that. Let's keep going.
It's just culturally the norm for a woman to be cooking, for a woman to take care of her man, all that stuff.
I mean, I'm an American woman. I do my best, but I can't say as a collective, foreign women are winning. Sorry, they're winning.
You heard it yourself from a black lady. She said that foreign women are winning. And it's not because of how they look on the outside most time. I mean, we want that too. But it's because of their personality and character. Yep, that's the reason why they're winning. Yep. Nah, play this right quick for you. 1 second. Okay, I got to turn the music down a little bit low for this one right here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
Not even 2 months. I think 1 month ago, that's when I came to know about it. And after listening and watching a lot of videos, I've come to realize that these men are very innocent. Some are good. They are wonderful people. And all they want is care and love. So why is it so hard for you to do that? And why do you keep making these hateful videos if you don't want them? We want them. They are good people. They are wonderful people. So what is wrong with that? If you cannot cook, if you cannot clean as a woman, actually, how do you take care of your hygiene? How do you clean that wig? How do you clean those nails? I don't understand you, ladies. Oh, they are going overseas for women that are more beatable. Honestly, what you're doing to yourself, you're humiliating yourself. You are. There's no way you can insult your fellow women just because we are submissive. Do you even read your Bibles? A woman was meant to be submissive. And leadership, it's for men. Just because you're making money doesn't make you a man. And if you feel like you're a man, please get your girlfriend pregnant and please let us know. From there, we will respect you. But all I can say, please let us be. Let the passport bros be. And for the passport bros, kings, you're wonderful. Please don't sit.
Now she made a good point. Now I'm gonna play you a lady who has a client. I think she's a therapist or something like that, or a matchmaker, and she has to tell her clients, "Look, all the good men are leaving the country to get away from y'all." I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and play this right quick. Now this is gonna be interesting right here too. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. But I like the part where I played a video where you have a plethora of women who are saying, "Look, we ain't doo-doo. They leaving us to be with these other women because we're not doing what we need to do." That is almost like a little small glimmer or shimmer of hope in the community. Just a little bit. I mean, it's little. I mean, it's minute. I mean, very, very, very small. The opposite of what most modern women is inside. Very small. But let's keep going.
So I'm coaching this woman and she's 56 years old, my age, Gen X, and she's so sweet. She asks me, "Lisa, where are all the good men?" And she's like, "I'm not even really looking for guys that are super young or anything. Like, I'm looking for guys that are my age or 10 years older." So she's 56, right? So she's looking for guys 56 to 66. And I had to bear the bad news. I said, "Honey, they're all like in Southeast Asia, South America." She's like, "They are?" And I said, "Yeah, like they go have girlfriends. They do this thing where they take their passports and they go and they travel and they meet girls there who are really young and fit and pretty and feminine. And they make them their girlfriends, and then they just have an arrangement where they travel back and forth. He flies her over or he'll go see her, and sometimes they even expatriate and they live both in America and they do like seasonal where they live in the other country." And she's like, "That's a thing? I thought that was just like an internet thing." Like, no, it's really happening. And the
Now check it out. Now this is a woman who coaches other women, like a match coach, trying to help women meet other men. This woman here is telling she's 50 something years old and she don't look bad for 50. I think she's 52, 53. She look pretty damn good. But this woman right here is having to tell her clients that most men of upward mobility, of great assets and resources are opting out. They are opting to go to different countries to look for traditionally minded women. And she gets paid to do this. So she gets paid to break the hearts of women. She gets paid to disappoint them and to let them down by telling them the truth. And it's not her fault. It's the mentality. See, the feminist movement has made it bad for all women of all ethnic groups. And nothing positive has come from the feminist movement. Okay? All the rights that women got came from men after they did a bunch of begging and walking up and down the street saying we can't take it no more. And I get it, but it came from men. But men did not give you these rights and privileges for you to talk down on us, for you to disrespect us, for you to say you don't need no man no more, that you think that you can make men into a subservient of women. We didn't do that for you for that reason. But now it's biting y'all in the ass. Let's keep going.
reason is because feminism, right? And she's like, "But our generation isn't that. Our generation wasn't raised to like hate men and not be feminine and not know how to cook and all that. Like, we're in our 50s and 60s." And I said to her that men that age prefer women who will not take half their shit. They're really doing it because of the ridiculous no-fault divorce laws in our country. And it just made it so that men and women in America aren't marrying anymore. And she's like, wow, like I'm hearing more and more of this. It's so sad. What's going to happen? We're going to just kind of like not have a population anymore. Like, what are we going to do? And these are the kinds of conversations I get into with my clients, because my clients are pretty awake. Like, they know what's up. They know it on different levels, though. Like, this girl didn't really understand like the dot connection between what the global elites want for the world and feminism, and how that played a role, and why it all boils down to why she can't find guys, right? She can't find a good, solid guy, 60 years old, who's going to want to date her. And this woman, she's 56. She's really pretty. She's in shape. I mean, I'm 53. I'm in shape. I look young. I look good. And not with like the heavy like cosmetic surgery, the duck lips. Like, she looks her age. She looks pretty. She's classy, and she struggles to find a really good guy. And I had to explain it. So I said, well, don't be in despair. Okay. I met my husband when I was 50 and he was 56. So it is possible. Don't lose hope, but you have to be real and you have to know what's going on.
It may be possible. Is it possible or is it probable? See, women believe in possibilities. It's possible that you can jump in there and stay stuck if you wanted to. It's possible, right? But it's not probable. Probability deals with statistics, data, facts, likelihood, chances. All right? That is the most reliable source of information. Possibilities mean one day I can become a scientist and create a serum, some kind of thing that give me superpowers. It's possible. No. Is it probable? No. So the lady she's talking to, her client is 50-something years old, the probability of her finding a man to marry who actually want her old ass is slim to none. So y'all women got to stop dealing with these possibilities, because y'all be thinking, outside for God, other than that. I'm talking about with people. You think that everything is possible. You understand? Everything is not possible, baby. Some things are just simply probable, and y'all can't differentiate between the two. You ever meet a woman that's old, and she still believes she has the possibility of getting a high value man who makes over $200K a year, and here she is, 55 years old, overweight, got kids, got wrinkles, competing with younger women, but she still believes that it's possible. Fantasy world. It's not probable that you ever find a man like that because of those conditions I've just mentioned. Let's keep going.
Men are traveling abroad. Passport bros is what they call themselves, and they are looking for younger women who are super nurturing, not tainted by the materialism of the Western society. A woman who's not going to be demanding a bag or some, $400 fragrance or trips to Dubai or whatever. So there has to be a happy medium. And I'm here to tell the men out there listening to this video that there are a lot of unicorn women, Gen X women, who were raised with the values of, taking care of your man. He takes care of you too, that you guys are a team, and they're out there. So do what you got to do to find love. It's out there for everybody. Mainly work on yourself and work on your mindset so that you can attract whatever you want.
Bingo. It all comes down to that mindset that a lot of you are lacking in. Well, anyway, that's enough video for today, man. I hope y'all had a good day. I hope y'all enjoyed what y'all saw today. And leave some comments and let me know what you think about the topic. And I'll talk to you later. Let's get back to the old school intro and outro. I know some of y'all love it, so I'm going to play it again. Talk to you later. Y'all be safe now. Yeah.